that have been in religions like this. You're so used to having everything modern, you know. Jesus Christ said the foxes have holes, the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath nowhere to lay his head. He was like the ancient prophets, you know, that slept outside, that were on the run, that hid in the caves of the earth, things like that. And what's coming up on this earth pretty soon is the mandatory mark of the beast if you want to buy or sell, you know. So then, let me just read these verses in Luke, the 12th chapter, verse 27. Says, Jesus says, "Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not. And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed as one of these. And if then God so clothed the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith?" See, faith is the key. "And seek not what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink." Don't worry about it. You know, you're gonna have to when you see that abomination of desolation stand in the holy place, you're gonna have to be ready to flee. Because if you don't take that mark of the beast, they will kill you. They will put you in a camp or kill you and try to make you compromise. Or what you shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after. Full time, that's all they're seeking after. They use all their time in there where you can't even talk to them because they're so busy. Even religious, so-called Christians. "And your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things." Everything is in his hands. Rest and have confidence in him. "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell what you have and give alms. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that fails not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupts. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Let your loins be girded about, and your lights burning, and ye yourselves like unto men that wait for their Lord, when he return from the wedding, that when he cometh and knocketh, that they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants, whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, he shall gird himself, and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. And if you shall come in the second watch, or shall come in the third watch, and find them so, blessed are those servants. And this know, that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched, and not suffered his house to be broken through. Be therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not. Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even unto all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. And if that servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayed his coming, and shall begin to beat his men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink, and be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall much be required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I, if it already be kindled? And I have a baptism to be baptized with. And how I am straitened till it be accomplished. That was his baptism into the death that he knew he was to to undergo. So people might think, well, Jesus Christ, that's old-fashioned. We don't want to follow him. We got our church, we got our religion, but Jesus Christ is the way and the truth and the life. See, no man come to the Father but through him. So if you're going to escape taking that mark of the beast, you're going to have to start following, like Jesus said, foxes have holes, the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath nowhere to lay his head. But he had faith that God took care of him. And whatever he had to go through, he had complete confidence. His life, as he said when he was dying, into thine hands I entrust my spirit. All that faith, test me out, God says, So let's see how much you believe. If you have how much faith you have to obey his words. Let's see what you can do. I don't want anybody get do something unwise and hurt themselves or get into trouble. But we're going to have to leave this world. We're going to have to leave this system of things. We don't want to take the mark of the beast. We're going to have to put our hope in God, So that's why Jesus said, sell what you have, give it to the poor, and be ready, waiting for me.